to the conferences without talking to the players. Period. End of story. They're adults, not children.
Right, and some are in very, very career decisions.
Yep. 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 What are you going to do? Make these guys stay back another year in fucking red shirt? Take 5 years of college?
One of these guys that's involved, isn't he like the number 5 draft pick or something like that? Prospected number 5 draft pick.
Yeah, without the season starting. Yeah, he's number five. All the top 10 period. None of them are slated to play right now. By the way, the first college football game was last week, which was kind of cool. I got to see the opening kickoff. The first play of the game, running back returns it for a 90, 80-yard touchdown. It was beautiful. He also said, yeah, like what we were saying before, his Google devices let him talk to his Xbox. I've chosen to use Alexa for that, not Google, because my Alexa is closer to me
Well,
than the
he
Google.
uses his Google with the show.
Yeah.
Um, no, no, no. I didn't even say hey, but he uses his with the show as far as like the lighting in the room and everything like
Yeah.
that to make those kind of adjustments.
The other thing he says here is he spends a lot of his time just cursing out his G devices. Now, I don't have that problem with Google devices. I have zero issues with having to ask it questions or trying to have a fluid conversation with it. No issues. Now, that other bitch, Alexa, is only like, she's like Kevin Bacon compared to Siri,
It's weird in our house.
like 6 degrees of separation.
In our house, she's better,
Interesting.
but
I
no. The fucked up part of this is
yeah,
when it comes to Q.
yeah.
Q likes her G device
Okay.
because her phone's a G device.
Uh-huh.
There's a G device in the living room. There's one in her bedroom. There's one in the kitchen. I like the A device. I've got one of those in my office. I got one
Right.
in the living room. But she asks questions and her
Yeah.
device won't answer. And then she asks the other one and it does answer and it gets it right. And she hates that part. And then she goes back to say something like to talk smack to the other one
Right.
and it answers back in my voice commands because she's got a guy that talks to her
Right.
and
She did the
I've
dude.
got the G girl that talks to
Right.
me.
Yeah.
And so she'll be she'll see she'll be like, "See, that's what I wanted, G." And G
Yeah.
will answer back in my female voice and she'll be like, "Bitch, I wasn't even fucking talking to you."
Now I will say that IDK in the house here likes to fuck around with Alexa and talk nasty to her, call her bad words,
Oh
call
yeah,
her
that's what
names.
Sone's saying he does over there too. That's what he loves getting into calling her all kinds of things because
Careful, very careful. She will ban your ass.
well she gets a little she'll tell you real quick that there ain't no need to start talking to her like that.
Oh no, it gets worse because then she'll just reply with a boom noise, and then you can't talk to her.
Oh, she hits you with the band hammer.
Oh yeah, SIDK. She gets
How
banned
long?
all the time. Oh well, now. It's good 12 hours. Oh, it's good 12 hours.
Oh, that's messed up.
And all you got to do is like call her a bitch like 3 or 4 times. Like IDK will call her a bitch or a dirty whore, and then she gets the and that's it. That's the end of Alexa for her. She can't talk to her. I don't think
Yeah,
the
McKinney, he's talking about
yeah,
the A
Alexa.
device, not the G
Yeah,
device.
I don't think Google does that, but Alexa will. Yeah, I know. I see. You're. Yeah. Stop listening. Stop listening. I don't think the G devices do that, but Alexa will definitely throw down the ban hammer on you. Um, yeah, it's there's a lot of words she don't like. if you really wanna fuck with Alexa, you can ask her. You can ask her to listen.
He
Listen.
got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Pussy A1, just like his credit. He got a beard, well, I'm trying to wet it. I let him taste it, now he diabetic.
Yeah, and that's not gonna work because Alexa's gonna hate that song. She don't like the WAP.
Oh, she's gonna Shapiro it.
Oh yeah, she don't like the WAP at all. And for the life of me, I'm still trying to figure out what possessed Joe Biden to let Cardi B interview him, especially with this song out there.
It's right after this song. Like this song comes out, and then you hear in the next couple of days that Biden's got an interview with Cardi B, and you're like, "What, Joe?"
Yeah.
I wanna go, I wanna gag, I wanna choke. I want to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat.
That line right there for me is like, wow, girl, you are just you're singing about taking dick so deep down your throat that it fucking tickles your uvula. In case you don't know what that's called, people.
Yeah.
Uvula. Right there. I mean, I get it. You're like, yep, but can't play a Christmas song on the radio, but every fucking station is beeping the shit out of this song to play it.
Well, I thought they just played the
Clean version.
Wet and Gushy.
Yeah, the clean version, the wet and gushy. Yeah, WAP.
Yo, my favorite
Worship
meme
and pray.
still right
That's-
now is the pastor.
Yeah, worship and pray. That's what it means, man. Worship and pray.
Yeah, dude, that's the greatest meme ever. He's like, yeah, I told my pastor that it just means to worship and pray. And he posted it to the. He's like, I expect to have a lot of WAP.
Dad, can you play me a song that you used to listen to when you were younger?
I hate him, it's fire, Punani the sun is going to dry and it's coming outside. Yeah, right on that dana, the cars behind me.
Yeah, no, it's not working.
Yeah.
It's just not for me. I'm sorry.
And it's not, hey, dad, play me that. It's like, hey, mom.
Yeah, right?
To her
Or-
daughter, coming up and be like, Mom, what kind of music did you listen to when you was growing up?
Yeah. What would Mom say? A lot of songs that all they talked about was my niggas. Yeah. Because, in 40 years, it's still going to be acceptable to say. Cardi B don't give a fuck.
Cardi B's trip. Her Instagram is hilarious.
Her Instagram is off the fucking hook.
Yeah,
But
she just be sitting around fucking eating at home and shit. She don't give a fuck.
To me, though, she's just a dirty skank, whore. WAP. Go ahead. Stick your nose in my wet ass pussy and I'll scan it like a credit card. Seriously? Seriously. Okay.
I don't
Alright.
know. I think she's funny as hell.
The
I
truth,
think she put it out there like that too, just to kind of tap at the ultra conservative too. I think it's more for, it's just like you talking on this show. It's
Yeah.
more for shock value than anything else.
Absolutely.
And I personally, like, that's why I started watching a lot of her Instagrams, is because to see her there, all of what you get for the showmanship out of her, like all of the high press, everything that she does, her Instagram, she just be chilling and talking to her family, and like it's a whole. She's a very. It's surprising how family oriented she really is. Like when you
Yeah.
look at that persona that you think from all of her music, and then you look and you kind of see these looks behind the curtain.
True.
She comes off as a very different person. I will say this: she country as fuck, because it doesn't matter what food she eats, she don't mind eating with her hands, and
Oh, yeah.
she don't like she
Lip
is
smacking.
she is suck the bones clean, fucking like
Lip smacking.
lip
suck the
smacking, like
clean, Old Town.
yeah,
Girl, yeah.
like
yeah.
literal no fucks given.
Yeah,
And it's
I
like, man, I know I grew up with a bunch of women just like you, like
I watched
just
a lot
like
of-
you.
I definitely watched a lot of her content. It's the music side of it that I can't get on board with. I mean,
Oh, it's shock. It's
Yeah.
shocking. It's shocking, but it's Lil Kim all over again. You know, it's taken what was set down by her and taken to the modern level of it. I mean,
I just think
I
Lil
got
Kim
more
has
respect for Cardi
class.
though than I do her counterpart,
Which counterpart?
the one that likes to work with the rainbow.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
And that's the reason why I have more respect for her than I do the other one is because the other one has released how many songs with the rainbow now? I mean, went
At least,
went
uh,
went to the hot spot right
yeah,
after he got out to do a song.
at least half a dozen or so.
You know, so that was like, oh man, I
And
kind of
listen,
expected a little bit more out of you, but you are clearly after just the money.
he's an asshole too. But if you're not familiar with the song, I highly recommend checking out the official lyric video.
Oh,
It'll definitely have you laughing. There is no doubt about it.
oh yeah, because
Yeah.
some of the shit that's said in it is just absurd. It's absurd. It is
But
off the
but that's-
wall, crazy.
Yeah.
It's the difference between you opening up your first Playboy and then opening up a Cherry
or a penthouse
or a Hustler.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it is night and day difference. Like,
Or maybe the better analogy is Playboy versus like Swank.
oh yeah,
That's probably a better analogy. But I will say the lyric video, the official Cardi B, it's on her content, on her YouTube page, on her social media, is it's fucking great. It's like a cartoon. It's it's like I said, it's the lyrics, but she said instead of just having the fucking lyrics on the screen with some pink background like every asshole on YouTube does,
right.
so that they can get views, she actually came up with a video for the lyrics. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, but it's also demonetized like a motherfucker too.
No, I had to watch it. Well, I could skip past it, but yeah, no, it was monetized right off the bat. I had to.
No, I'm still willing to bet that she's not getting. It's demonetized on her end.
Oh, probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
but-
YouTube's not gonna miss their money. You don't
Yeah.
worry about that. YouTube ads, unless somebody pays YouTube to not have ads, YouTube's getting their ads. But
Can I
on that
see-
end, the artist doesn't get to see or control anything when they're demonetized on their end, and it'll be like pushed down. You have to go search shit out. It won't be on any list to like be at the top of any list.
I'm trying to see if I can see that because I have tools on this machine to see shit like that. Because I can see all her tags and shit on there. Oh, now I refreshed the page and got a DraftKings commercial.
Mm.
Skip. I'm stuck loading some shit, so I can't get my TubeBuddy up. Anyway, can't get it up. But yeah, I mean, go check out if you're into this.
And you're
Like,
also not wrong on that last statement there either, too, McKinney.
oh, what was his last statement? I don't know.
He's like, but then again, she'd also probably take my $5 out of my wallet when I pass out. It's like,
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah,
She's
probably.
already admitted that. She admitted that. She already admitted that she'd fuck guys and then rob them. So yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. That's like fact. Fact. Hands down fact.
Still a trip. Still a trip.
Yeah, in a big way, that's for sure. Can I get
Well,
that
like I
back?
said, I'd almost compare like her music career to like you on this show too. Like,
Yeah, shock value.
yeah, it holds a lot of weight with the ability to just be able to go, oh yeah,
Exactly. Say something off the cuff that just fucking pisses people off to no extent because that's what I do sometimes. Keeps you people coming back. Sometimes.
sometimes.
Other times I get the hate mail, which is great now that my, Twitter is dead. Which maybe I'll argue and get back that I don't really see all of the hate mail anymore.
We clarified getting ours back, right?
I haven't heard a thing from them.
It's
Yeah.
I don't know
weird
if you want to
because
reach back out, Webby, because you
I did it under your
You-
name anyway, so I mean, it's gonna come to you because you're
Yeah,
the
I haven't heard anything.
you're
Well,
the
you
holder.
know the site we were using to do the retweets of the retweets and all that stuff.
Right?
I'm still getting my retweet out there.
Oh, I gotta look at
So
the.
all of my tweets are being liked by the same person that always likes my tweets about the
Okay.
show.
Yeah, gotcha.
And so I was still seeing mine, and I'm like, but mine's only supposed to be a retweet of that tweet.
Interesting. I'll
So
have to
for
look at
me
that.
to retweet something that doesn't exist is been kind of weirded me out a little bit. I mean, I know it's only twice this week that it's happened, but that's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, when you see such and such liked your tweet, and it's like, wait a second, how did you even like? How did that tweet even go out? Like that's supposed to be a retweet of another tweet from an account that doesn't exist.
I'll have to look at some stuff on this side and see if it's any filtering out anywhere.
Well, just remember to go into IFT.
Yeah, and we have all of the tweets are logged in my Google Drive.
Uh-huh.
Have a IFT that pushes every tweet to a Google spreadsheet.
Right.
So I can track all you fuckers, like Snowden told everybody, the government. How about that shit? Why don't we close on that? Tell me, anybody read this? The Ninth Federal Circuit Court of the United States, California. Ninth Circuit Court, big boys, the big boy court.
Right.
Came out after their findings, closed their case, and said the NSA was illegally spying on every fucking American. And Mr. Snowden sat back and applauded himself because he was the whistleblower. That same guy that the United States wants to behead and kill and bring him up on charges of gun patriotism and treason and
Where is he right now?
Switzerland, I think.
No, no, he hasn't been there for 2 years.
Okay, because I know he left Russia. This is the same guy that some of us, bing, 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 would like to call a national fucking hero.
He's a
care.
hero to the people. He's a Robin Hood to the
Yeah.
crown.
That's right. This guy sat back and saw all this shit come across his desk as he worked for the NSA and said, whoa, I quit. What you're doing is illegal. And then leaked it eventually and got himself chased out of this country and halfway around the world.
Yeah, he was in
And-
South. He was in. Last place he was in Venezuela, wasn't he?
Yeah, he fucking spent a year and a half living in a goddamn airport in Russia.
What he also was living in the Chancellor
Yep.
somewhere in South America.
Let's see where he is now.
But I thought somebody got him. I thought somebody got him.
Oh, no. They didn't get him. He released a fucking book.
Yeah, but I thought after that they got him. I thought somebody picked him up. I thought he was sitting in prison somewhere.
I don't think he is. I know he's in exile, but I don't know. I don't know where he's at now.
Well, that's what has bothered me about the situation is he's kind of been like not for anything, but AFK.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, he was totally AFK. Germany. I'm trying to timeline. September remains living in an undisclosed location as of September 2019. That's 6 months ago. That's 8 months ago. That's a hell of a lot of months ago. That's a year ago.
That's a year ago.
A year ago. As of last year, as per this article I have, Snowden remains living in an undisclosed location in Moscow as he prepares to publish his memoirs.
Didn't he
This
do a JRE from that location?
Yes. This article is from the same time frame. April 2020, Edward Snowden requested 3-year extension of Russian residency. He's in Russia. Snowden has been living in exile in Russia since 2013. You know they're picking his fucking brain.
Well, don't you think that that's the whole reason why Putin's been so?
What, poisoning his own fucking people who speak out against him? Sure.
Well, no, that's internal politics. Don't you think that's why he's been so brazenly fucking with the United States just on all this random shit?
Hey, you think this is the reason why they think there's collusion and all that shit?
Well, this is kind of what I'm saying. Like, do
Yeah,
you
settled in on-
think that this is part of the reason behind why he's just does all this little shit? Because it's not like he's done big major shit. He does all this little shit, just poking. Like, what was the recent deal is what country is it now that wants Russia to leave them the fuck alone? And
Ukraine?
yeah, no, this is post Ukraine.
Oh.
There's another situation going on over there where they want Putin to fuck up out, and Putin basically said, United States, don't get involved.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
And
remember
it was
what-
recent because we got involved in the Ukraine shit.
Oh yeah, we got involved. In
Yeah,
that
we
shit.
got involved in the Ukraine shit, but this is some other shit that was going on, and he was like, look, he's like, I know what y'all did about the other shit. He's like, don't come fucking around over here for this shit.
I'm not mistaken, that's the Russo-Ukrainian war that's going on. I can't remember who it is offhand. And of course, there's no way to get a quick search to come down with that shit. But yeah, and let's not forget, Trump wanted to pardon Snowden.
Mm-hmm.
The
But he
attorney-
wanted all the information though.
Yeah, of course. Well, hey, why wouldn't you? I mean, we'll pardon you. Let's sit down and talk. And
Yeah, but his big thing was he still wanted those emails at the time.
well, just fucking subpoena WikiLeaks. I'm sure they got them. I mean, you don't think WikiLeaks is sitting on that shit? You don't think this guy has left specific information for specific groups in case he turns up missing?
Well, that's just like with the Epstein shit. I want to, if old girl disappears.
There are going to be a lot of fucking people happy if old girl disappears.
Well, there's a lot of people that are going to be happy if she disappears, but there's also going to be a whole other sector of people that are going to be like, well, we still want the fucking information, and now we know you got it.
Right. Exactly. Yep. Trump wanted to pardon Snowden. Barr, the Attorney General, said no fucking way.
Information's too sensitive. Some of it is actually too sensitive. Some of it
Oh,
does need to stay
that-
behind closed doors. We are at 1 minute.
Yeah, it goes against national security. Hands down. AP Bros, Thursday edition. We'll see you Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Thursday edition. Later, Otis.
He's like, we out this bitch.
He's like, we out.
Peace.
Late.
Cool beans.